Hideo Kojima and the creator of Pokémon GO are making an AR game, new gameplay for OD has been released, and A24's Death Stranding film is set to tell an original story. Also, Battlefield 6's developers have addressed cheating on consoles, and the next PlayStation State of Play has been announced. I'm Senior Editor Mike Straw, and this is Insider Today for Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed to Insider Gaming with notifications set to all, so you never miss any of the gaming news you need to know about. Kojima Productions has teamed up with Niantic Spatial to work on a brand new AR game. On September 23rd, Hideo Kojima hosted Beyond the Strand, the 10th anniversary showcase for Kojima Productions. The event was packed with announcements, but one of the standout moments was the reveal of a unique augmented reality title Kojima is developing in partnership with none other than the creators of Pokémon GO. The showcase included a brand new trailer for the project titled A New Dawn. The trailer shows people exploring real-world locations where different AR effects and interactions pop up around them. Toward the end, a man wearing AR glasses is shown playing around with the AR elements, drawing a circle on the ground, pulling up what looks to be a tree, and a few other mysterious interactions. Kojima didn't share too many specifics about the game just yet, but he did drop some hints. He explained that it's meant to feel like the real Death Stranding in the real world, where you can connect with people or even the actual environment around your city. In his words, what was once happening in virtual reality, he now wants to bring into the real world. In more Hideo Kojima news, we finally got a fresh look at OD, the next big project from Kojima Productions. The game, also known as Overdose, was revealed first back in 2022 during an Xbox Developer Direct. Unlike Death Stranding, which is a console exclusive to PlayStation, this one's set to be an Xbox exclusive. True to Kojima's style, it'll feature a stacked cast, including It Chapter 1's Sophia Lillis and Euphoria's Hunter Schafer. On top of that, award-winning nominated horror director Jordan Peele has joined the project as both a writer and collaborator. At the time, not much was known beyond Kojima teasing that it would become a new form of media, but during today's Beyond the Strand showcase, we finally got a better idea of what he has in store. The new footage shows off some hyper-realistic visuals of Sophia Lillis' character wandering through her apartment. Strange knocking echoes in the background while she lights candles one after another, desperately trying to keep something at bay. But it doesn't last long as she's eventually cornered by a shadowy figure. The trailer then closes with the reveal of OD Knock and a look at the game's cast. Interestingly enough, OD also won't just be one game, but rather a collection of projects. Kojima himself is directing OD Knock, while Jordan Peele is working on a separate piece under the same umbrella, though details on his project are still being kept under wraps. Of course, this isn't Kojima's first dip into horror, though it might finally be the first one to see a full release. His legendary demo PT, which later evolved into Silent Hills, was scrapped after a split with Konami, but it left a massive mark, terrifying millions of players and still being hailed as one of the scariest gaming experiences ever. With OD Knock, fans are hoping Kojima will finally deliver on that horror promise. The upcoming Death Stranding movie won't be a direct adaptation of the game. Instead, it's going to tell an original story set within the same universe. The film was first announced back in 2022, though details have been scarce up until recently. In April 2025, we finally learned that Michael Sarnowski, the director of A Quiet Place Day 1, will be taking the reins with A24 producing. And now, thanks to Kojima Productions' Beyond the Strand presentation, we have a bit more insight into what to expect. In a new video segment, Sarnowski discussed joining the project after finishing A Quiet Place Day 1. He confirmed that the movie won't simply retell the 2019 game, but will instead explore fresh characters and storylines within the Death Stranding universe. For now, further details are still being kept under wraps though. It's no surprise really that Death Stranding's making the leap to film, as it's a game that already felt cinematic, with stunning visuals and a star-studded cast led by The Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. Alongside Reedus, the game featured performances from Spectre's Léa Seydoux, Rogue One's Mads Mikkelsen, and The Last of Us' Troy Barker. The franchise's newest entry, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, which dropped this past June, is already generating rewards buzz, so anticipation for the movie is quite high. A24's adaptation looks set to carry over what fans loved about the games while introducing something brand new. It simply won't be a copy and paste of the story we've already played, as it's aiming to expand the universe in unexpected ways. The developers behind Battlefield 6 recently addressed one of the community's biggest concerns: cheating on consoles. Like most major first-person shooter multiplayer games, Battlefield 6 hasn't been able to escape cheaters, something players noticed pretty heavily early on during the open beta weekends. While cheating has always been more common on PC, leading many fans to request a console-only crossplay option, it turns out that consoles aren't safe either. Thankfully, the developers have shared how they're planning to tackle the issue head-on. In a new interview with Push Square, technical director Christian Buell admitted that cheating has become a problem within the console space, especially with the Cronus Zen machines and everything else. To deal with the problem, the team has partnered with both PlayStation and Microsoft to help detect cheaters, while also adding their own layers of macro detection to catch unfair play. On the PC side, Secure Boot has already been enabled to fight the quote never-ending cheater problem, but Buell made it clear that console cheating is being taken very, very seriously too. He wrapped things up by saying that the goal is to preserve as much of the fair play and competitive integrity as possible so players can enjoy a fair competitive space in Battlefield 6. With any luck, these measures will help shut down cheaters early on and give players a more balanced experience right out the gate. But do you really think they can get a handle on the cheating problem? And what do you believe might be the best way to get rid of cheaters in Battlefield 6 and other first-person shooters? Let us know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. The next PlayStation State of Play has been officially confirmed after weeks of rumor and speculation. Sony announced on Tuesday that the next PlayStation State of Play will happen on Wednesday, September 24th, at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. British Summer Time. In a post on the official PlayStation blog, Sony says players should expect more than 35 minutes of reveals and news from developers around the world. Quote, "We'll share new looks at anticipated third-party and indie titles, plus updates from some of our teams at PlayStation Studios, including an extended look at Saros, Housemarque's mysterious new title arriving next year." They added that extended look will be about 5 minutes long of actual gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5. As with all showcases, Insider Gaming will have full coverage of the State of Play over on our website at insider-gaming.com. That's going to be it for today's gaming news you need to know about. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and share it around to help spread the word and grow the channel here at Insider Gaming. And of course, for even more gaming news and exclusives, visit our website over at insider-gaming.com. I'm Senior Editor Mike Straw, and as always, we'll see you on the inside.